Nigerians, stop marrying South Africans. Please, enough is enough. This is pure. Oh my God. I don't even know the word to use. Wickedness will not even cut it. God, please. Okay, so yesterday I saw a video recommended to me and I go watching that video. It broke my heart. Let me not say yesterday. Let me say early hours of this morning because I couldn't even really sleep. But I just saw that and I'm like, what is this? Let me go through it. I went through that video and I watched it. I was like, oh my God, why are people like this? What is this? So this particular guy who is related to a movie star in Nigeria who is late decided that, okay, he wanted to leave Nigeria. I keep telling Nigerians, before you leave your country, you always think that the countries out there are better. Before you leave your country, do your homework, research, find out what what you want to really do, what country that is best for you. So this guy leaves this country without finding out anything, goes to South Africa and decides to, stay in South Africa. Yet he got a permit to come into South Africa. He met this lady and who is a South African, and they began to date. And from dating, he tried to renew his papers. It wasn't working. And then because they have now gotten into the relationship that led into marriage, he got married to her. So at the point of renewing his papers, they did not allow him renew his papers. So he eventually stayed back and used his wife's documents, which is to open account. So he put all his business money in the woman's account. So whenever he wanted to buy properties, the woman brought out the money. He buys the property. So he had, I think, 2 or 3 properties, buildings. So he had other businesses he was doing. They were paying everything into his wife's account. And I keep telling you this. You are in a country like South Africa that do not like Nigerians, and you are going there to marry there. And even when they do not renew your papers, it's for you to go back home. You were there thinking that you can trust a South African. You can trust, like, yes, there may be some few South Africans like you can trust. Maybe those ones have received Jesus in their heart and they really, really love Jesus, so they will not hurt you. But you were there. Well, immediately they refused renewing your papers was a red flag for you to have left. Even you are dead now, but this video is going to make a lot of Nigerians to be wiser. And then you stayed back, you did all the business transactions and all. Then you woke up and saw that your wife was already dating, because only a woman who is dating will go as far as a spending spree of spending your money anyhow. And you saw that she was doing that. People had I think two or 3 kids, and she was spending your money. And then you call her to order to say, babe, what's going on? Why are you spending our monies like this? What's going on? And then she goes by, oh, what are you talking about? I have the right to spend this money. Oh, plenty talk. And the guy says, okay, no problem. He left her. They were still living together and all. And then one day, this guy walks up to you again to call you to say, babe, what's going on? I work so hard for this money. Why are you spending this money like this? And this girl, I got to see that she's from a prominent family. So why are you doing that to that guy? Not if he was even the one taking from you, it's one would understand, okay, that's why he's still with you. And he wakes up one morning boldly to say, please, we are going to divorce, we are breaking up. And you're like, well, for what? And he explains why he needs a divorce. And then you asked him, what about the money in your account? He says, no problem, you can have it. He said that without even unaliving you. He said, you can have the money, no problem. Have the money, have the properties, have even his business, no problem. This guy relocates into a different apartment, and you put him to a consensus. Like, you had an agreement that you will pick the children, because she asked, what about the children? And you said, the guy says he's going to be picking the children to stay with them. And when he stays with them, if she's ready to pick them, she picks them like that. They will alternate it. And they were cool with that. So one day, this lady, just this December, I think on the 16th, this December, and I wonder why. I did a video where I saw that they have unalived a young guy. And I said, Nigerians, leave South Africa. Leave South Africa. And it looked like, oh, I was talking plenty. Look at 16th December was just which day? 4 days ago. And this lady the man came, picked the children, and the lady was okay with it. She was cool. not knowing that she has already hatched the plan. And this guy went as far as, stay with his children. This woman walks in into his apartment and say, oh, that she wants to take the children. It's urgent. She wants to take the children. The guy say, why the urgency and all? And she said, no, they need to leave now. They need to leave. I think there were 2 kids. And that was how this woman left with these children. But immediately she left, few minutes later, strange men walks into the Nigerian guy's house, guns him down. Like they did the do, like they gave him ta, and they brought him down, and immediately he died. The guy was gone. He has RIP'd. And this guy, immediately, this woman took his body from where to where. How did she know that this guy had RIP'd? She was the first person at the scene of the event. Yes, immediately the people have done that, and they call that, because crime is like water in South Africa. Forget about what they keep telling you. And Nigerians are the ones spoiling our country. They are prone to crime. They love to unalive people. Okay, now you say Nigerians are prone to crime. How many Nigerians have unalived in South Africa? Be very, very truthful to yourself. Be very honest to yourself. How many Nigerians? You will never catch them. The only thing they will tell you is that if Nigerians have not unalive, Nigerians have used powder to unalive. Did they force your children to take powder? Did they force South Africans to take powder? The guy who went to unalive his wife or girlfriend and posted it on Facebook, was he a Nigerian that told him what to do? Your people are neck deep into powder. They are the pioneers of powder. In Nigeria, how many people can afford powder? No, see, in Nigeria, even the middle class cannot afford powder. It's usually the elite. And how many people in the elite take it? So they've made it so expensive that it's not, and that has also curtailed the number of people that should go into it. So how much more now in your own country? Your country, it is cheap. It is your people who do it. And if at all Nigerians are bringing it's because they have patronage there. You can't continue living bad lives and blaming it on other people. Okay, now this woman takes this body and takes it to the morgue. Okay, the family reach out to this woman and said, take the body back to Nigeria. And because she knows what she did, she's afraid to take this man's body back to his hometown. She says she must bury this guy in South Africa. They told this woman, no, the Nigerian community, you people are the biggest problem I have. I have told you, leave. You can't tell me that my videos have not been recommended to you to leave South Africa. How many more lives do you want them to do before you leave that country? So this lady, she said no, that she's not going to bring the body to Nigeria. That if they even insist that she will, she would do the body into parts and then throw some somewhere. You understand? Because of these people, this app, right? I'm not calling it as it were. And then these people have begged this woman, please take this. She said she's not taking anything. She's not taking. That the guy would rather be there. That he has children in South Africa, so he must be laid down there. Everything must be done there. They say no. In our tradition, it's not done like that. In the Nigerian tradition, it's not done like that. When a man is, no more, they take him back. She is afraid to come back. She's afraid to come to Nigeria because she knows that she's the one that unalived that guy. So, you see, if this is not a lesson to you Nigerians, I don't know what else will be. I felt so bad. It's just that it was already midnight and I didn't want to disturb the house making a voiceover, and that is why I thought to do it now. Please, Nigerians in South Africa, leave South Africa. Oh, even if you are there, please do not go into any romance with any of their girls. Enough is enough. You keep treating their girls well. Okay, how many South Africans will leave money for you? How many South African men will leave the money for you, leave properties for you? But the Nigerians will do it for peace to reign. Look at this guy who couldn't leave money because he saw this guy that just unalived his wife or his ex-wife and posted on Facebook. It is because the guy saw that the government was to pay this girl some money that, and he noticed that was the period the girl broke up with him. He couldn't contain it. He unalived her. But this is a Nigerian who gave you everything and you still did this to the Nigerian. You still did this. Hi, honestly, this thing pain me. This thing pain me. Nigerians, stop getting married to South African women. Stop it. Stop it. Please. It's not helping you in any way. If they are not giving you papers, leave.